Hey, all right. Big J here, and I wasn't really planning on doing a video this soon since the other night, but an interesting thing happened yesterday, so a real teachable moment. And I've been waiting for something like this to happen, and I'm surprised it took a week and a day really to do that. So I'll tell you what happened here. Yesterday afternoon, I was sitting down, I was playing some Xbox and enjoying myself, I should say. And I started to feel the need to eat something. And, my mind was starting to take me to like some pretzels and hummus, maybe some popcorn. I mean, we're not talking like, serious food issues, right? But here's the issue is that I had eaten lunch only about an hour and a half. And so I started to think about that. I'm like, wait a second. I'm not even hungry. Why am I thinking about that? So normally this is something that you might just kind of, wave off and be like, whatever. And in times before, maybe even get up and then go make some popcorn or something. So here's this whole emotional eating thing. And as we have talked about a little bit, phase 1 in Hardwired to Self-Destruct, how your brain is this way. Really what happened is my brain was telling me to go eat something when I wasn't hungry. And so as I was going through that whole thing and really, I've got kind of a system of dealing with this now, I started to think about, okay, wait, why am I hungry? Why am I thinking I need to eat something when I'm not hungry? That's the key word. And so I realized, well, something mustn't not be right. And I started to really take a moment. I put down the controller and I started to concentrate and think, what's going on here? And as it turned out, I was feeling real anxious. I had some anxiety happening, some nervous energy that was really bothering me. And so at that moment that I started to think about, it really kind of hit me. I really felt it. I was like, whoa, man, this is weird. So I started to think about that. I'm like, why do I have all this nervous energy and anxiety? I don't really have anything to be worried about because, listen, I'm on a day off. I got no responsibilities other than playing Xbox and sucking at it. That wasn't the reason I was feeling anxious. So when I started to think about that deeper, I realized, wait, listen, I do have the day off and I'm not at work. And listen, I'm a dude who loves my job. I really, really do. Taking time off for me is not easy to do. And so really what was going on was I was feeling anxious because I didn't go to work. And a lot of stuff happens at work that, in the music business, things move kind of fast, risky business style. We've been announcing a bunch of concerts. To be perfectly honest with you, I was missing a couple of interviews that Nick was doing on the morning after. I was bummed about. So when I started to take all that in, I realized, wow, I have a lot of anxiety and nervous energy about this. So once I identified that and realized that was what was going on, poof. I really had no desire to get up and go have something to eat. That right there in a nutshell is a perfect example of what emotionally eating is all about. And so it's a weird thing because my brain did it automatically. I didn't even have a choice when you go to think about it, because normally you might just get up and go have something to eat. Boom. And you wouldn't think about it. But that whole situation it happened instantaneously. That's hardwired in my brain to think that way. So a different challenge altogether when sitting down at mealtime and you're hungry and eating and knowing how much you're eating. This is the real culprit. This is the real trouble that people can get into with emotionally eating, is those situations that just there's no good reason for you to be eating. Why are you doing it? There is a reason. There's boredom, there's all kinds of things, but we fill that with the eating, and that really can pack on pounds and be totally unhealthy for you. So here, I've got a perfect example. Just want to review here how this went down. First, my brain was telling me I wanted to snack or eat something. Realizing I'm not really hungry. 3, take a moment to identify why I feel that way. Reflect on the cause of those emotions. Find a way to resolve the root cause of the issues. It's a pretty easy way to go, because that solved the problem for me. I wasn't really hungry. I didn't really go eat anything. But it's crazy how my mind automatically did it that way. And I just, I'm in this headspace right now of doing this hashtag Metallicadiet. and really wanting to focus on myself, this is a perfect example of how that works. So I just wanted to share that with you, and appreciate everybody watching the videos and shared them. You guys are awesome. Thank you.